Attention passionate Cleveland Browns fans. Latest news. Something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run. A power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Cleveland Browns fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, if you've been paying close attention to the NFL headlines lately, you probably already know that the Cleveland Browns are generating a lot of buzz, especially with their young quarterback, Shedeur Sanders. That name has been everywhere, from sports talk shows to social media, and for good reason. Shedeur, the rookie out of Colorado, has made quite a splash during the preseason, and his performance has sparked conversations about his potential impact on Cleveland's offense and their overall championship aspirations. But beyond just his impressive stats and on-field talent, what's really catching attention is how Sanders is handling the pressure, the narrative, and the expectations coming into this season. See, right now, the buzz isn't just about what he did on the field, but also how he's addressing some of the skepticism that's been floating around. For those who might not have caught it, after his big preseason debut, Sanders was asked about the perception that Cleveland might have set him up to fail. It's a pretty bold statement, right? I mean, here's a young quarterback, starting his NFL journey, and already facing some doubts, especially considering that he had been working mostly with the third or fourth units during practice and was listed fourth on the depth chart. But despite that, Sanders didn't shy away from the challenge. Instead, he took a mature stance, making it clear that he's not here to make excuses. He said something that really resonated. He's not about to start blaming circumstances or the team's decisions. Instead, he emphasized the importance of embracing opportunities, regardless of how they come to you. Sanders told reporters that he believes in giving his best and being thankful for every chance he gets. And that's a mindset that could be vital for his development and for Cleveland's success this season. Because in the NFL, it's all about how you respond to adversity, how you handle expectations, and how you grow from each experience. Sanders' attitude is a breath of fresh air, especially for a rookie stepping into a league that demands consistency, resilience, and mental toughness. He also pointed out that he's been sleeping well at night because he's been preparing just like anyone else. Normal routines, focusing on the process, and trusting his skills. That kind of mental clarity and confidence is exactly what the Browns need if they want to elevate to the next level. It's also a reminder that, even with all the noise and external opinions, Shedeur remains grounded. He's aware of the doubts, but he chooses to see the bigger picture. That this is an opportunity to prove himself, to show what he's capable of, and to help lead Cleveland back into serious playoff contention. Now, it's interesting to note that there has been some controversy outside of the locker room, especially with what some analysts and media personalities have been saying. Take Stephen A. Smith, for example. Before the preseason game against the Eagles, Smith made some strong remarks suggesting that Sanders is being set up to fail. He pointed out that Shedeur has yet to get any first-team reps in practice. And, according to him, being stuck with the third unit isn't just a coincidence. Smith basically implied that the team might be setting him up for failure by not giving him the proper reps and opportunities to succeed early on. That's a bold statement, and it's sparked plenty of debate among Browns fans and NFL analysts alike. But here's the thing. Sanders didn't let that negativity get to him. Instead, He went out and proved doubters wrong with his performance. In that preseason game, he played into the third quarter, throwing for 138 yards, with 2 touchdown passes, and completing 14 of 23 passes. That's no small feat for a rookie, especially given the circumstances. His accuracy, poise, and decision-making during the game showcased a level of maturity that's rare for someone so new to the league. It's clear that Sanders isn't letting outside noise distract him. Instead, he's focusing on the game, on improving each day, and on earning his spot. And if you look at his performance, it's easy to see why fans and analysts are starting to believe in his potential. He's shown that he can handle pressure, that he's got the arm talent, and that he's got the mental toughness to thrive in the NFL. Cleveland's coaching staff, led by head coach Kevin Stefanski, has been patient with him, giving him the time to develop and adapt to the speed of the game. Stefanski has always emphasized a quarterback's growth and mental preparedness, and Sanders' attitude fits perfectly with that philosophy. Now, if we zoom out a little, it's important to understand that the Browns' current roster, especially on offense, is built around a mix of young talent and veteran leadership. The team has been steadily improving over the past few seasons, and with players like Nick Chubb anchoring the ground game and a solid offensive line protecting the quarterback, the foundation is there for a successful season. But what really makes the Browns different this year is the potential for that spark. That game-changing playmaker who can elevate the offense in critical moments. And that's precisely what Shedeur Sanders could become if he continues on this trajectory. The preseason is just the beginning, of course, but for Cleveland fans, this is an exciting time. Seeing Sanders step up, handle the pressure, and deliver in his debut has sent a message that the team is serious about competing at the highest level. The division, the AFC North, has been fiercely competitive, with the Ravens and Bengals always lurking as threats, and the Steelers never backing down. For the Browns to make a real push this year, they'll need their young quarterback to develop rapidly and to bring that confidence and poise into the regular season. Looking ahead, Cleveland's next preseason game against the Eagles on August 16 will be another big test for Sanders. Can he keep up the momentum? Can he continue to impress coaches and fans alike? That's what everyone will be watching. It's a critical step toward earning that starting role and proving that the team's faith in him is justified. And, of course, all eyes will be on how he responds to the challenges ahead. The tough defenses, the high-pressure situations, and the expectations to lead the Browns back into playoff contention. From a historical perspective, the Browns have always been a franchise known for resilience and fighting spirit. They've had their ups and downs, but the last few seasons have shown signs of a team ready to re-emerge as a playoff contender. With a quarterback like Shedeur Sanders emerging as a potential game-changer, the future looks promising. His development will be a storyline to follow throughout the season, and it's clear that Cleveland fans have every reason to be excited about what's coming. His attitude, talent, and mental toughness could be the ingredients needed for the Browns to make a deep playoff run. Maybe even chase that elusive Super Bowl title they've been dreaming about for decades. So, as we get closer to the regular season, keep an eye on Sanders. Not just for his stats on the field, but for what he represents for this team. A young leader with a chip on his shoulder, ready to silence critics and prove that he belongs among the NFL's best. The journey is just starting. And if preseason is any indicator, Cleveland Browns fans have a lot to be optimistic about. The division is wide open, and with players like Sanders stepping into the spotlight, the Browns are positioning themselves as serious contenders. The excitement is building, and I can't wait to see how this story unfolds. Stay tuned, because big things are happening in Cleveland. And we'll be here every step of the way to bring you all the latest updates and insights. Pause here, just for a second, if you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you. It's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let's continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all of this? Do you believe Shedeur Sanders is the real deal? Are you confident that he can lead Cleveland to the playoffs and maybe even a Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Browns. Remember, this story is just beginning, and I'll be back soon with more updates. So stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. Thanks for being part of this journey. And as always, let's keep that passion alive. Browns Nation, let's go.